We are Linz and Chris,
And we are two blunt moms.
and today we are going to be talking about what it means to be a wife.
Yeah.
We will also be reviewing a marijuana strain. I'm going to tell them all about it.
Tell them all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Today we are reviewing, I think it's natural state medicinals. By the way, we are licensed in Arkansas with a prescription card. I thought that I should probably throw that out there just so you guys know, like, this is not just, anyway. We are licensed and we are in Arkansas. So some of these brands that we give you, you may not be familiar with, but some of the strains you may be, depending on where you're at. So today is Tahoe OG Kush. Some people reported like sleepiness, relaxed, hungry, and that it had a pine, earthy, and woody taste. I didn't taste piney so much as I got a little bit of like lemon. And that probably comes from the limonene terpene that's in it.
I felt like it was earthy. I felt earthy was a good
Earthy.
description.
Yeah, earthy was good. Yeah, but I didn't taste the pine.
I can agree with that.
And I feel like the woody was, there's a snake in my boot, sorry. Woody,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did get that. The terpenes were myrcene. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Sorry if I'm not. Limonene and carophyllene. I have found that those three terpenes are most effective for those jittery, anxious feelings, or maybe days where you have a little extra pain. I feel like those are good terpenes for that.
It says it's good for insomnia too.
It does say it's good for insomnia, which I've
I
found.
could go to sleep.
Yeah, but I also I'm okay. So I'm completely relaxed, but I'm alert.
Yeah.
Which is
and maybe
what you want.
It says it's sativa. It has a
sativa-like kick. Yeah.
And I can agree with that now.
Yeah.
Because right before we
discussed how we were both just kind of meh.
Well, yeah, and we were like, well, let's see what this is going to be like, because this is not a sativa.
Right, it's not a
sativa.
But it's
supposed to have a sativa kick.
Yeah, and so, I would have to agree. Yeah, definitely. Anyway.
All right, so.
Well, we know what some people may not know what the Bible says about what a husband and a wife should be, but or a man and a woman, whatever you want to say. Anyway, what do you think as far as society and their perception? What is society's view of a man in a relationship?
Traditionally, I would say that they think that he's in charge. But I think
that's kind of changing.
That's what I'm saying, traditionally. Yeah. But now I feel like there's a lot of women they're the breadwinners.
Uh-huh.
And they're also doing most of the work at home.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of women complaining about that. There's that new song that's out, Paris something, I don't know. It's some song about how she does everything. She's a therapist, she's a mother, she's a maid, she does all of these things every day, all day. And she does it so that he can live out his picket fence dreams and not have to lift a finger. And that's sad, that's not what a man is supposed to be.
No.
And no wonder most women statistically nowadays would prefer not to get married.
I wonder if he wrote a song from his perspective.
I thought about that the other day. I was thinking, what would it look like?
What would that look like? Maybe there's compromise on both ends.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
And I think that's probably where we're going to land.
Well, I had my husband listen to this song. And I'm sure that he rolled his eyes on the inside, but he
Right.
just kind of listened and was like,
Because
oh,
they
okay,
love
great.
us.
Right. And, but I wonder what he was thinking. Like, yeah, well, every day, all day, my back hurts.
I go to work.
I go
Yeah.
to work from the time I'm done spending an hour with you because you need my time.
Right.
And then I go to work at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm there all day and I come home and sometimes it's a crap show. So
That's life.
that is life. But from their perspective, they're living just as much chaos as we are.
I mean, my husband goes to work every day. He goes way too early. Listen, I'm not getting up that early.
What did you say you would make him for breakfast?
I would get him some of them little Jimmy Dean
Frozen biscuits.
frozen biscuits.
And let it, you would even
Sausage
take it out
yeah.
and let it, and thaw it
I would
for
thaw
him.
it for him and let him heat it up in
You
the
are
morning.
a good catch. Good woman.
Listen, but I make him lunch
Mhm.
and I make him supper.
That's awesome. I've been failing in that department. I'm just going to tell you, you're awesome.
Well, I'm not always awesome. I'm not giving myself credit here. That's not what's
okay.
happening.
You're just saying sometimes some of those things happen.
Yeah. Sometimes. Well, he gets lunch every day. And then sometimes, okay, so does it count if you warm over leftovers? Does that count as cooking?
Yeah.
Okay, well then
Listen, if
we're good.
if I done made the food once,
I make sure he eats every night.
again, there's days that Joey has come home and I have not prepared anything, and he doesn't complain.
Have a choose your own adventure night.
Well, we call it a free for all.
Yeah, same thing, dude.
And he knows, don't ask me to cook on this evening, please. And he's a vegetarian. He'll get one of his frozen veggie burgers and he'll make himself a veggie burger. And he'll even feed the girls whatever they want because he knows fat chance I'm cooking. You might as well make your food with a smile on your face.
I'm telling you, that's a whole nother show.
Yeah, we'll definitely cover that. Okay, so what it means to be a wife. What should a wife be required to do? Should I'm the only one, not just a wife, but a stay-at-home mom. Right. We also homeschool.
Yes.
Should we, as a wife, have that in our job description, if you will, that dinner be prepared every single evening? And our husbands are the only ones that work, and they work full time, and they're tired when they come home. They shouldn't have to cook. So where's the...
You're not going to like my answer.
Go ahead. Lay it on me.
Because it's not typical of most homes.
Tell me I'm terrible. Go ahead.
You're not terrible. He helps me around the house more than most husbands do. So I really can't.
Man, if I had help around the house, I could cook some bad meals.
I'm telling you.
Back when I had teenagers in the house.
That's why I enjoy cooking. And now the girls are doing the dishes.
Mm-hmm. That's helpful.
Girl, I hate dishes.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Mm-hmm.
They're gross.
Yeah. Every single dish. Well, sometimes I make the girls do dishes, not as much as I should. But when the older three were in the house, I know. But when they were in the house, it was easy to delegate larger jobs because they were older. Mm-hmm. The younger two are not even close.
Right.
And so I had a lot more time to cook. And my oldest daughter loved to cook. Mm-hmm. She still loves to cook. So that was helpful. And I'd pay her like $3 a meal. But she was also learning like life skills.
Right.
So, and she would just take it. And, we talked about it not long ago. And she was like, Mom, you realize you never paid me for any meal I ever cooked? I was like, did you remind me? She was like, no, because I
Did you ever pay me for any meal I ever cooked you, kid?
That's fair, but that wasn't our deal. Okay.
Oh, you had agreed to
We had agreed.
Okay.
And I didn't intentionally do it. Maybe I should send her a check in the mail. Be
For
like,
like 20
surprise.
bucks.
Yeah. Yeah. This
And
is
be
for
like, this is for all the meals that you cooked when you
Yeah.
were at home.
Yeah.
Go buy
Okay.
some diapers.
Mm. So, I found some fun stuff.
Okay, good.
Statistics.
Oh,
okay.
good. Statistics are fun.
We stay at home.
Mhm.
You make a little money on the side,
I do,
right?
yeah.
Okay, I do not. So, basically, both of our husbands are the breadwinners, and we stay home.
Yes.
So that is a traditional setup, a traditional marriage. And they say 20 out of every 1,000 marriages end up in divorce in a traditional setup.
20 out of 1,000.
20 out of 1,000.
In a traditional setup.
If you reverse that and the woman is the breadwinner, it's a little bit higher of a chance that there's going to be a divorce than if it was back to a traditional.
Statistics don't lie, folks. I mean,
They don't. And they say so 30 to 50 out of 1,000 would end up in a divorce. So if both parties are working and both jobs are contributing 50-50 and both parties are doing 50-50 parenting and household duties, that is actually right now the best model. And I bet you it's because financially it's hard to survive.
Right.
So when you have both parties,
we're struggling.
Yeah.
I mean, I
get that.
Our family is struggling right now because we have one main income. Like, I do make money from my other job, but it's not guaranteed.
Right.
And when it's too hot, nope. When it's too cold, no, you're not getting any phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's interesting.
Right. Well, obviously, the highest rate of divorce is when nobody's working. Obviously,
Well,
that would be
yeah.
a struggle to make that
Right,
work.
because
Obviously, if
they're
no
each
one's gonna-
looking for someone that already has a job, probably, and that's sad.
Yes.
So, is it set up? Is it a setup?
Oh, for sure. For sure. They've
Like-
been trying to destroy the family unit for decades.
Right.
For sure.
I mean, I think I've even read like articles where it's being talked about, and I'd have to go find those articles. I'm not going to quote them because I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy.
But this is all
Well,
saying
and
that the parties are equally yoked from a religious standpoint.
Right.
When you have one party that's not religious at all and one who is, that there's a lot of tension there.
Yeah.
In my household, it's split, but there's a lot of respect. He knows kind of, my journey's been crazy, and he knows where I'm headed, and he knows what I'm doing, and he supports me in pretty much everything I do.
Right.
So
even our silly little podcast.
That's right. What else did you want to say about it?
About the statistics?
No. Did you have anything you wanted to say about what it means to be a wife?
Well, I think we probably need to look at the biblical aspect of it. Of course. It obviously in Ephesians, it lays it out for us. It says that the woman is to be the helper, and she is to love her husband and submit to loving leadership.
Right. Keywords.
Loving leadership. And that same word helper, when we look back at when God created Adam and Eve, when he created Eve and called her his helper, it's the same word that God also used when he said that he is our helper. So we're supposed to literally be one in communication and in all aspects of the relationship, which in today's society is almost difficult. I mean, or almost impossible, actually, because there are so many distractions. There are so many things that you're rushing your kids here, you're rushing your kids there. You got to make this meeting, that meeting. You got to be at work all day. You got to do this all day. It's a mess.
And I'm tired, man. And I'll go ahead and just put this on the table. By the time my husband makes it home, probably my number one duty as a wife. I'm tired. I'm tired. And
Yeah,
sometimes I don't want to.
right.
And
My mama told me
that's
that would happen one time. She did. She warned me. She said, honey, there's going to be times when you have a headache.
I don't do that. I
What?
have
They
never.
always did. It was always they had to wash their hair, or because they set them in curlers, so we can't mess up the curlers. There's no tousling in
Do
curlers
you know
because they
how many
set them.
positions would not?
They didn't do those
Oh, girl,
back in the
please.
day. Girl, they slept in separate beds. Yeah, mommy and mom,
Okay.
papa had separate
But they
beds.
had more kids than any other people.
They did, but that was why they came to each other's bed. Otherwise, they slept apart because they slept better. I can totally see it.
I could see it. Now, my husband's a cuddler, but he's also really warm and he gets super hot and he ends up turning over anyways. And
And hormones have me not knowing what temperature I am after
I feel
time.
that. I do. And I'm sad about it, but
It is what it is.
So, when it comes to a wife's role, obviously we're responsible for the homeschooling. We're responsible for making appointments. We're responsible for getting them everywhere they need to go. Now, my husband has committed to 1 day a week. He takes the girls somewhere that they need to go, which is super helpful.
Yeah.
And he takes them all the time. I can just drop them off at his business at any time. And I do probably utilize that more than I should.
That's cool that you have that, though.
In this,
I can't just drop my kids off at his workplace.
could
That
you
would be a
imagine?
disaster.
Oh, that would be something to see.
This is a professional setting.
Yeah.
Get these kids out of here.
Oh. So, when it comes to parenting and all the things that we do, what is your husband responsible for when it comes to parenting?
Okay, so when something happens
Poppins.
happens during the day that I have to address. If it is not resolved by the time he gets home, you can go ahead and bet Daddy's getting involved. And it's not going to be cute. Because his mission, and I'll tell you, it took me forever to figure this out about my husband. And if I had known this years ago, and maybe this will help someone else listening today, listen to me. I'm telling you, I verified it through him. Their main focus when their wife tells them, oh, this happened, or this and such happened, or so and so did this, and blah, 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 blah. Instantly, that protector mode, which is another role of the husband, right?
And problem solver.
Problem solver, provider, and all the things. Okay, so that protector mode instantly comes out, and his main focus at that point is to solve your problem as his wife. And if I had known that's the reason he comes in, and he's so passionate about nipping it in the bud, like shutting it down.
Mm-hmm.
If I had known that and understood that, it would have saved me a lot of grief and misunderstanding. So if it's not a major problem, I don't even talk to him about it.
It's not on the table.
It's not even, because it's immediately, you've offended my wife.
I wonder if that resonates with my husband, because I feel like it resonates with how I feel things happen in my house as well.
I'm telling you, it's every man. You could probably go home and ask him, and he's going to say yes, absolutely.
And how awesome is that protector, problem solving, solution giving in a moment like that?
That's a man.
When you need it. I love that.
Yeah, that's a man.
Not when I'm griping about something.
No, just listen.
I don't need you
just
to
listen
give
to me. Yeah.
A solution.
No, just listen to me.
Just listen to me.
And we have an understanding now that, because that was a huge problem. because he would immediately jump to,
how can I fix this?
I got to fix it.
Yeah.
She's upset. I got to fix it because I don't want her to be upset because that's my wife. Then I'm sure it's not fun to be around me when I'm upset,
God,
honestly.
I can imagine. Not you. I'm thinking of myself. But I know you, so also you.
Yeah, I mean, it's not cute. I'll be honest. So I tell him, I just need to vent for a second.
You know, I feel like my husband and I have had that very conversation. Do you need me to listen, to be mad with you,
Right.
or to give you a solution?
Right.
What
No,
do you
I
need
just need
from
you
me?
to be like, you are right, baby. Like, I'm mad too.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever requested that from my husband. Most of the time, I just need you to listen.
Just listen to me.
Definitely
Yeah.
don't tell me I'm wrong. Wait till
And
I
don't
chill out.
tell me to calm down.
Who does
Never
that?
in the history of women ever has it ever been a good idea to tell her to, babe, just calm down.
You're kind of making a big deal out of nothing.
What did you just say to me? It's like we click. Something clicks. It's,
You ever seen that show Snapped?
I'm telling you, when my guacamole failed,
Oh, he was so nice about that.
it still made me mad.
Yeah.
Because he told me to calm down. I'm cooking in front of all these women.
But I thought he was, well,
making homemade guacamole.
That.
I went back there and I was like, that upset me.
That's whiny.
No, I didn't say it like that.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, because I was still upset that my guacamole was still avocado salsa.
Okay, listen, it was bomb. The flavor was bomb.
Was there, but
it
the
was
texture
it was like walnuts, like chopped
like,
walnuts.
It was like eating pistachio chips.
Yes.
That's what.
Okay, I'm sorry. Finish your story.
Yeah, but don't tell me to calm down.
Yeah, that's a dumb thing.
Because if can you imagine if you told your husband when he's in the middle of a fury to calm down?
That would be hilarious.
My husband, I
don't think I've
his top would blow.
I don't know. I feel like my husband's pretty even keel. He's not mad unless he's got a real reason to be.
No, you're absolutely right. And he's not either, but don't tell him to calm down.
That's funny. So he does the bigger, if you will, discipline.
Yeah.
You do absolutely everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's talk about that.
Unless we're both here, like right now.
Sure. If my husband's
he's wrangling
home,
them.
Yeah. And like I said, there's days that he has them at his work. He's working, but he's also keeping them alive, which I mean is a job important in itself. And he makes sure they're fed, and you know, when they want treats, he takes them down to the Dollar General.
That's
cute. It is cute. Those are memories.
Too. Right.
They are going to remember those things.
My husband takes the girls to get donuts on Saturdays.
Oh, I love that.
And I just stay here and let it happen because I think plus I want to sleep a few more minutes.
I was going to ask if it's early enough where you can still sleep in.
Girl, yes.
That's amazing.
I don't get enough sleep, so when I get the chance.
Well, let's talk about how exhausting that is. And as I hit perimenopause, can I just say I can't remember anything.
That's why we bought notebooks.
Word.
For our podcast.
Listen. And could you imagine if doing all of this and we had bad husbands?
No.
Like abusive, narcissistic, drunkard husbands. Could you imagine?
I had one of those.
Yeah.
I have one of those. No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Listen, I was so ready to be done. I let him blame whatever he wanted to on me. Even though I knew what really happened, I let him, whatever gets you through the day. Just sign the papers, please.
I say I feel that. No, I don't understand. But I feel that for you.
It was awful. We call him Shrek.
I'm upset for you, and I've never met him, and I don't even really know his name.
Don't be upset for me because really I learned a lot. Well, we don't like him, no.
Okay, moving on.
But we don't hate him.
Moving
I don't,
on.
excuse me, I don't even hate him. I just don't want him in my life. So there's that.
What is his responsibility around the house?
Okay, so he takes care of like the gardening stuff, except for
My
this
husband
summer
too.
he got super busy and it just fell to the wayside. So thanks, Papa, for having the garden down the road. Um,
Lucky.
um, but like, I mean, like, I'm not gonna weed eat, right? Like,
I've never weed eated
you can
ever.
forget about that. So
But you
he
mow.
takes care. Yeah, I love to mow.
I've never
I
mowed.
love to mow. That's oh, it's so good. It's just put your music in your ears and you just
But I think that's why my husband enjoys it, and I don't want to take that from him.
okay. Well, if he doesn't have any other way to like zone, well, I use that time to talk to God. We talk about things when I'm on the mower.
That's a good time. You're out there by
It is
yourself
by
because
yourself,
as a
uninterrupted.
stay-at-home homeschooling mom who's always around
There's
her kids,
no
you
time.
don't have
Yeah,
time to use the restroom.
right.
So, I mean, I do now. My kids are a little bit older, but
They
I
still
mean,
come in like
they absolutely do.
one will just sit there, and I'm like, please,
Right.
can you just for a second,
I
just
love that you love me,
you're right. And
but
as
go
soon as
away.
I get out, you can come in here. Let's curl up on the bed, and we'll watch a
Absolutely.
movie if we've already got our schoolwork and chores done. But other than that, like please don't hang out in the bathroom with me.
Word.
Unless you just want to sit on the edge of the tub while I'm in the shower, because that you can talk to me. You know, we're all girls. They can't see me. It's around the corner in there.
Yeah,
So it's
my house isn't set up that way. We can't do
so
that.
but no, while I'm using the restroom,
Go
no.
away.
Go away. I love you, go away.
So it sounds like, okay, your husband does the garden. Does he do anything inside?
He does. He helps me with the trash. He helps me with the laundry, except for he does not fold or hang anything. So it all just stays there until I can get to it, which is fine. You know, I'm happy that he even helps me wash clothes. If he sees that the toilet needs to be cleaned and I haven't had a chance to get to it, he'll clean it. Like it's not his favorite thing, but he'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not going to scrub the shower and he's not going to do the dishes. And he's probably not going to touch the floors unless it's just sweet. But he'll take out the trash.
I do trash.
He takes the trash over to my dad's bin up there because you have to pay for pickup. And so,
My daughter puts hers in my bin.
I mean, we're all on the same property, so
Life is expensive.
it really
Okay?
is. And
It's trash.
I can't, y'all are already charging me $60 for water. It's ridiculous.
Water.
Their water bill over in a full size home is only like $30 a month.
We have a well.
I have a well too, but if I want to build a house soon, in order to get a mortgage now, you cannot have a well on your property.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
That's something to know.
It's something to look into. Let me just jot that down real quick because that'd be a whole more.
So I feel like with all of this craziness that we're responsible for, we do receive help and they're the main providers.
Yes.
So us asking them to help us is like them asking us to help them, which we don't do.
No.
So my husband does help if he can tell that I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But as far as having anything specific to do, he does the garden. He puts groceries away when they come in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does that too.
And I do feel like there's something else that he does and I can't. Oh, he mows. Mm-hmm. And I'm not, those are all
big things.
Big things.
Yeah.
And he's busy. He just started a business and he's trying to keep it going. And life
seems like he's doing pretty well so far, though.
Life is crazy.
I'm proud of him.
I'm proud of him.
I've never formally met him, but I'm proud of him.
What is up with that?
Isn't that weird?
That is
We've been
weird.
best friends for over a year, and I've never met your husband.
Oh, your daughter told my daughter that my husband is so sus because she's never met him, but she's seen a picture and he looks sus.
What does that
I don't know
even
what that means.
mean?
But when my older girls were much younger, their friends would ask them, "Is your dad mean?" Dude, my husband doesn't look mean.
He looks like a teddy bear in the pictures that I see.
Exactly. And I think that my girls would always be like, "Are you serious right now?"
They're just tripping.
They weren't teenagers yet. Once they hit teenagers, they butted heads with their dad. And, of course, he's no longer a teddy bear. He's the enforcer to teenage girls who are trying to push the envelope, which is so fun. So fun.
It's coming here. I'm not looking forward to it.
So that's what I was saying. So when you have all of this on your plate, sometimes have you ever had like a manic depressive episode?
Absolutely.
And you get in this funk for sometimes months.
Yeah.
And I have battled that my entire life, trying to stay out of that.
Yeah.
Did you realize, is it the 50s, 60s, whatever era that was, women, if you had an abusive husband, you couldn't even get out of that situation.
No.
Thank goodness I don't have that. But either way, even just people with good husbands that lose their minds, they would be forced into getting lobotomies against their will. 60% of the people who received lobotomies were women.
Women that their husbands just couldn't deal with it.
And they were diagnosed with mental illness. I have mental illness, okay? I would have had a lobotomy. My husband would have been like, "Yes, please. If this will make her close her mouth for just 5 seconds, do whatever a lobotomy is, whatever you need to do."
He would not like that version of you.
What does that do to you?
I don't really know
It numbs you,
the movies make it look like you're a vegetable, but I don't.
Antidepressants make you a vegetable, some of them.
I quit taking mine.
I'm on a journey. I
told my doctor I finally got the guts to tell him, like, I'm not taking those anymore.
And this is where marijuana comes into play in my life.
Right.
Where, my anxiety has nearly destroyed my marriage.
It was making, the pills were making the anxiety worse.
I feel like sometimes that happens depending on what time of the month it is.
Oh, the week before my cycle, without a fail, every single time it's a struggle.
But you have PMDD, right?
Yes, and PCOS.
Okay. Oh, girl. I feel like not formally diagnosed, but I feel like I have sometimes. Can you have periodic PMDD where it's, well, not periodic, that's like, it is your cycle, but like every so often?
I think it can be worse than
I have some episodes where I know I'm about to start and I'm a psychotic mess. And my husband has got to be thinking, what is wrong with you? And I know he wants to slap the crap out of me, but he doesn't. Bless his soul.
Look at him next time and say, "I don't know."
He knows that I don't know. We've had these conversations, and I'm glad that he has really tried lately to understand me,
right,
and really get to know me and listen. When we had 5 kids in the house, we lost touch, and that's a whole nother topic on its own. And we were just going through the motions. So we're kind of going through a period where we're dating, making sure we're dating.
You're getting reacquainted.
Yes.
Falling back in love. Not that you were ever like not in love, but like,
sure,
there is something about that.
Listen, that's a serious conversation to have. I've been married almost 23 years.
Yeah.
There were many times my husband was not in love with me, I promise. And likewise. And you have mountaintop moments and seasons, and you have really low times.
Right, because that's the person that you ultimately want to do all those mountains and valleys with. Mm-hmm.
And like I said last time, I'm a leaver. And I think that comes from some type of trauma.
That's that fight or flight.
It's bad. It's bad. So if we argue really bad, I'll be like, instantly, boom, done. So he now just leaves and he goes to his shop, and just so that we don't sit there and degrade each other and
Right.
hurt each other. And
Right.
sometimes he'll just spend the night there. And that's fine, because if you come back and I'm not ready for you to come back, I'm going to attack you. And he's not, he's, like you can poke a bear and then,
Right.
it will attack. So not physically.
No,
Anyways,
wrong,
that's
no,
not what I'm
physically,
saying.
no, but he will
Yeah, you can't
let
without.
his opinion be known.
Absolutely. What were we talking about?
Well, I think that we've talked about a lot of things.
Oh, I was thinking about that song. So where she says every day, all day, 24/7, therapist, mother, maid. I'm botching this whole thing, okay? But it is a feminist movement song, I feel like.
Oh.
And listen, but in today's time, I feel sorry for the young girls that are coming up and getting married. Look,
too.
I had a friend that was dating for a little bit, and she was like, the dating pool is filled with piss. She said it's terrible. These men have not been raised properly. Could you imagine having to do everything and financially provide? And you come home and he's playing video games. I'm leaving.
I used to do that.
No.
I would come home and not my husband, my ex-husband.
Correct.
Except for he would either be playing video games or he would be watching things that were completely inappropriate to be watching, especially just sitting there eating Cheetos. Like you look weird. You look weird, dude. Like, who does this? Cheetos and Hershey Kisses while you watch that? What are you even doing?
Like, I hope it's not the same hand.
Ew. Ew.
Sorry.
Could have been. I wouldn't have known. I didn't stick around.
Do you ever wish that your husband recognized when you needed more help? Because sometimes I'm afraid to ask. I feel bad. He'll walk in the door and I'll start pointing out the things that I haven't gotten to yet. And I don't know why I'm like that. He doesn't care. But
oh no, he's more likely to come in and point out things that I haven't gotten to yet.
Well, he does do that, and I just let him do it because I know I should have already done this.
I know.
Do you know how busy I am, though?
Yeah.
And I had 3 minutes, so I chose to talk to my daughter,
right?
Who lives in a different state. I have a grandbaby coming.
That's exciting.
A grandson, our first grandson. Could not be more excited. It is. It is.
I thought they thought it was a girl.
No,
they weren't sure yet.
I mean, I feel like we've known for about a month or so.
Did I just not? Maybe
you probably just forgot.
Probably so. There's a lot of things that go into my head each day, so there's no telling.
I know.
Do you ever feel like your brain's a file cabinet and it like prioritizes things, but like sometimes things that are important get put in the wrong file and then it gets deleted?
I think that happens. And then as we kind of turn into old hags, we have something up in our head. Have you ever seen that movie with the emotion thingies? What is that?
The Disney movie?
Is it Disney?
Yeah.
With the different emotions.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like there's something in our head, and I'm probably not even thinking about the right one. It doesn't matter. Where
the little characters that play each emotion. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, whatever that one is.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
We have something in our head as we turn into an old hag that's just like, no, forget this. We are not spending time on this no more.
So then
and they start just dumping stuff.
And they just get put into that.
And we're like, I feel like that was important though. And they're like, nope, you can't have it.
Right.
And I think it's because
it's got to be hormones.
I think it is. And are you also in a place where you are really trying to take better care of yourself?
Yes.
And I think that kind of goes hand in hand.
It came with this birthday.
When you turned 40.
When I turned 40. I turned 40 and I was like, okay, so this is what 40 looks like now. How long can we keep it? Or
Not
improve
long.
Even? Because I did need to lose weight. Bad. Like badly. Like I was embarrassed when I went back and looked at some pictures that we had taken just
I have
from
pictures
July,
like that.
and I was like, that is disgusting. That's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't gotten on the scale in like a week or two, but
But you look good.
I was down 18 pounds when I.
Heck yeah, high five.
So I'm really excited about that, and it's just a slow process. I'm not going to force it. I'm just going to slowly and do it comfortably, so that it's an actual lifestyle change and not a diet that I feel restricted on.
Because then you're not going to have follow through. Joey and I talk about it all the time.
Right.
What we need to be doing.
Right.
And what we need to be doing with our kids.
Right.
We've done this before, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but we're on kids number 4 and 5. We know what we need to be doing.
Yeah.
But we are so busy. And
Yeah.
I'm also in a time where I'm just like, this is a me moment. This is a healing period. And whatever I was saying.
Okay, so maybe the strain causes a little bit of memory loss.
I think that's
For
the perimenopause.
I think it is, because I think for the most part we kind of stayed on topic, and then we just added in our extra commentary for everybody because we're 2 blunt moms and you never know what you're going to get here.
That's right. And there's a lot to talk about.
There is a lot to talk about, and not enough people are talking about it.
Right.
So anyway, I think that is a wrap. How do you feel our strain did?
What did it say again?
See, there's our temporary memory loss.
Yeah, this
There we
one
are.
may be. See, it says sleepy.
Sleepy, relaxed.
I do feel sleepy. I do feel relaxed. I am
not
hungry.
I'm not hungry
You're
yet,
not.
but
I haven't
I see
eaten
that
today.
coming in the future.
Okay.
So I think that if you can tell me the correct pronunciation of myrcene, if I'm not saying that correctly, just type it like a 5-year-old would in the comments, please. So, like myrcene, limonene, and carophylline. I think that is a sweet spot, especially if you are dealing with that.
Well, it says insomnia.
PMDD.
Yeah, insomnia and pain. Listen, I'm about to start.
That's for premenopause too, I feel like.
This is the best I've felt in days.
Yeah.
Because I should be starting anytime.
Right.
And
So
I feel good.
That's a really good, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
The proof is in the pudding.
And the insomnia,
or in the uterus,
I could go
guess.
to sleep. I could go to, if I needed to go to sleep, I absolutely could. And there's
But
nights
if you had to get up and run after a kid right now, I feel like I could still do that.
For sure. Absolutely.
They're being taken care of by an adult right now. Don't worry. There is no child unsupervised here.
Correct.
So
why did you feel the need to say that?
I don't know, because people are weird.
They could be like at their grandma's.
They could be, but sometimes they're loud and you can hear them.
You think people just think we just like put them in the basement?
Oh my gosh, I don't even have a basement.
I'm surprised they haven't been loud enough for anybody to hear them.
They're watching a movie right now and being really good, so
I'm going to buy them some candy. They were so good.
They were really good today. My kids have been good today in general, I feel.
That's awesome. It's been a slow, calm, nice day.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Well, this has been fun. I actually don't have any idea what I'm interested in talking about next week, but we will figure it out.
We will figure it out. I'm sure something will come to mind. And if you have any topics that you would like us to discuss, if you have any questions, again, leave them in the comments, because how else do we know? Or you could email us at 2bluntmoms@gmail.com and we can discuss your question or topic on our next show. We love you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.